solution that Privme has is we are trying to make every person a VIP in the industries where they like to spend, where they like to tweet about, they post about, and share about. And we are enabling businesses to target exactly, focus all their marketing dollars and advertising dollars and customer service efforts on people who are like the big spenders, the social influencers, or the competitors' customers. In short, Privme is a B2C platform connecting businesses with consumers based on their spending and social habits. So,
can you show me how it works?
Yep.
Technically.
There are like two apps, the business side and the consumer side. Just log into the consumer side. 1 second. When you're signing up with the app, it'll ask you to link your cards, your debit and credit cards. I just linked my Silicon Valley Bank and my Bank of America.
Okay.
And then while you're doing, I have signed up with my Facebook account, so it automatically, we have a partnership with Facebook, so we get your feed and statistics. Twitter also, if you want.
You have partnership, and that's how you get this information?
So basically, it's part
anybody
of,
can get
anybody can get.
Yeah, okay.
So it's part of that. They made it now harder to get your posts and feeds.
Okay.
Twitter is much easier. Everybody's his account is open, but there's a small verification just to know that it's your feed. You're not telling me that somebody else or you.
Okay.
So there's a small verification, something with Instagram too. So we analyze your Facebook analysis. Same thing with your cards. We analyze your spending habits, what's going on.
How can you analyze my cards?
Once you link your debit and credit cards, what's happening is we are talking to all these 17,000 banks. We're talking to all these 17,000 banks. The moment you link them, we parse each transaction that you have gone with all these 17,000 banks. And
how do you have access to my transactions?
You're linking them.
You're linking through I'm giving your online access?
Yeah.
Like my password? Okay. Oh.
Same like the way you're doing it on Mint or on any other.
Or QuickBooks, for example.
QuickBooks.
Yeah. Okay.
Mint or card link options like.
Yeah, I got it.
Shopkick.
So you go to my online account and parse the whole thing. So you build parsers for 17 banks?
17,000 banks. So of course, we didn't do it all of them through us. The main ones we're doing it ourselves. The rest of them we have some partners. We work with all the partners and we spread across. So we cover almost all the US and Canadian banks.
Okay, all right.
So then what we do is each transaction that comes in, we match them with the 30 million businesses that are already there. These businesses are already there in our database. So we're matching each transaction to the 30 million businesses, and each transaction is classified into 60 different parameters. So how much you're spending, how much which category does it fall into that business? Are you spending above average at that bill or below average at that place?
Okay, show me this. Do you show me that information? Like, do you have this analysis for me?
Not for the consumers. Consumers we are not bothering about. So we are consumers is more focused about. Okay, you linked your cards. How many exclusive deals do you get? How much cash back do you have? There's nothing but rebates. How much rebates do you have? And as a growth hack, what we did was this was an advice given by Michael Siever, YC partner. So was a growth hack given as like we're building the marketplace by scraping like 43 different deal sites, and we are trying. As of now, we have 96,000 deals on our platform. Like we are trying to build the supply side of the marketplace. So we have all these deals, and we got them. So as a consumer, you're more worried about how many deals you have, how much cash back you have. So
what can I do with that information? Let's say 64, 67 deals, then what?
So right now you have these deals.
Okay, and give me some numbers. How many customers you have now? How many merchants?
So merchants, as I said, we have 8 national accounts, 157 local.
Say again, how many merchants? 8?
8 national accounts.
What does it mean national? For the whole country? Okay.
The big ones.
So they are in your system?
They are in our system.
Can you give their names or it's secret?
No, I can give you. So basically, we are doing, with Five Guys, we are doing 2 locations as of now as a pilot project. Quiznos, same thing, 2 locations in the Bay Area. Yogurtland, 1 location in North San Jose. Those are the national ones. There are a few other ones.
But why if it's national, why it's just 1 location?
So we started off with a few.
And when did you sign them up? How long is all this
we launched
happening?
In February.
In February.
Last February. So we signed them up in March
Okay.
much time.
And it's still a pilot.
Pilot-wise, we're done with the testing side, user side. Now, that's why we are trying to raise the pre-seed round, because we want to expand it now further. We got
Okay, you've got eight clients right now, and how many actual people like using that, like customers?
User side, we didn't really spend. We didn't do any marketing. We were more in the stealth mode. So we got 3,000 users, and that was almost the way we got them. Were we focused purely on the target audience. We were trying to go behind the employee base. So we went through a partnership with Ericsson. With Ericsson company over here, they have like 3,000 employees or
and
so.
how Ericsson going to help you?
So we went a partnership with Ericsson HR. So we went with them and we gave them like a perks program in our application. So we are included in their employee perks program.
So you're saying the team it's you. How many people in the company? It's you on the left, co-founder, and one more person.
As of now, and we have certain contractors.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
2 other interns.
Okay. And you were working before, you're saying?
Yes, I was working with me and Pawan. Both of us are since childhood we know each other, but we did computer masters and our graduation at different schools. But then later on we started LAD together. Pawan is also part of the LAD.
What happened with that company? You started to explain it at the beginning. You sold
company,
it, or?
No, we didn't sell it. So there are other partners in the company. I gave a majority of that share to the other company.
Okay, what's the plan for the investment? Because you probably realize that you cannot raise that product. You can make it big. You can't make it big without investments, right? So what is the plan? Because I can give you millions, right? So what's the plan for the millions?
So right now, the plan is we are looking to raise a small pre-seed amount of $250,000 to $300,000 in pre-seed amount, and we want to spend that purely on user acquisition.
Acquisition of users, of merchants.
Merchants, we almost have it cracked with the supply side. By this integration of all these deals, we are solved all there, and then we have a small engine that blasts out emails to all of these people automatically. So it doesn't. When the users start using even a Groupon deal also, our word starts coming in. And on the user side also, I have a little bit of experience on the marketing side through PR and marketing. Through one of our clients, like in biker jewelry, like badass jewelry, we got them almost 2 million clicks by spending just $72,000. So we want to do something like that. So
you're going to raise about like 300, you're saying, and then you're going to use this 300 to
get mostly on the user acquisition side and build a more awareness.
And how are you going to get user acquisition? How are you going to buy Google traffic or what? Technically, what you're going to do?
I have some growth hack ideas.
It's not buying traffic from Google.
It's not buying traffic. We're not going to spend. I have spent that for my clients. I've seen that. We're not going to buy Google AdWords, Facebook, none of these things. I don't want to spend 40, 50 cents per user.
Yeah.
I'm aiming for 1 or 2 cents. I'm aiming for it. I'm trying my best. But as I said, we tried where we got 2 million hits, 2 million signups with just $72,000 in marketing budget, where it was a huge viral campaign. It was a badass jewelry guy, dog tags and everything.
That was in the previous company. Okay.
And then we got
influencers like
video.
So it works.
It works. So we did it.
So you're gonna do it again.
There's
something
a science
like that.
behind it. There are steps behind it to do it. I've done it in a previously. I want to do it something over here.
Okay, and what's the plan to raise this 200 or 300? You have investors, you have connections, you know how to do that?
There are a few connections, people that I know that I'm
you're talking to them right now?
Talking to them right now, yeah.
And what's the answer?
Angel Co. Just started, so.
Just recently?
Yes, like 1.5 months ago or so. But we're going through that. Seed round, I already have a lot of people. That's how I actually got the feedback. I was trying to raise a complete $1.5 million in seed round with the current thing. The feedback that I got from the few of the VCs was that to split the round into 2 parts, raise a small pre-seed, gain more user base, get more traction, more user base, then come for the 1.2 million seed round. So it was their suggestion to me. I heard it the same thing from 2 other VCs, so that's why I split it into 2. Now I'm trying to raise the pre-seed round.
And how much do you spend, like if let's put aside all the promotion and marketing expenses, how much do you spend a month, or what's your amount of expenses you have every month? How much it costs to run this thing?
As of now, when we have, right now there's some glitches on the contracts, on iOS contracts. When there are contractors, we're paying them almost like $7,000 per month for all these platforms that we're maintaining.
You have so many contractors?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a big group?
It's like
Big team?
two and a half people, 2.5 to 3 people. If they're working full time, it costs us that.
Okay.
And then hosting, it costs us some money. It's because it's more secure side, and then there's some bank licenses that we pay that costs us.
And what about you and your partner, or you have cash? You have money. So basically you need money right now to continue paying these developers.
These developers, the hosting and the bank license, we need some money.
Bank license, what is it?
There's a monthly fees for this. As I said, we are not talking to all the 17,000 banks directly through us.
I like what I see. I like the idea. I like that you're. Well, I'll check it out later a little bit, like whether you're like unique, because definitely the idea is great. My concern is that you're gonna get my money and burn them on just some developers, which is not really wise. I would rather use my money to help you to raise pre-seed money. That will be way more important, because if you just get my money and keep developing some stuff for another month or two, it's gonna be, it's a waste of money. That's not really wise. So it's better for you right now. The main concern is getting cash. I mean, getting investors on board, and you have everything. You have some customers already. You have the application. You have the backend. You have the team. You have programmers. That's amazing. You have the idea. You have what you don't have. You don't have investors, and probably I'm gonna be the first one, right? After you and your partner, right? So
there are few friends, family and friends.
So yeah, so would be way better if you tell me that my money will go into some, I don't know what, but into some plan to get you faster to the seed money. That will be like immediate, because I really like what I see and I want to give you some money.
Into the pre-seed round.
Yeah, but I definitely don't want to fund your programmers. This is like for me, like I'm a programmer. I know how programmers work. I also have the programming experience background. So it's just gonna be burn the money, and you will improve your app, but you realize it's an endless improvement, right? You can improve and improve and improve. I can give you $2 million and you will keep developing,
it's
right?
Not, Android side it's not improvement. iPhone side we're not touching. The Android side we're just finishing it up.
And what do you think is your valuation right now? How do you estimate that?
I'm targeting for $5 million in valuation.
For 5
million. Targeting.
Because we are usually giving with 1 million. So in our case, we're giving like small amount on really like young companies, and we give convertible notes, safe actually, so we don't ask them back. But usually we put the cap of 1 million. Like in case of Dan, it was 1.5, but usually it's 1. So 5 is, well, maybe in your case, you're not maybe wrong. I mean, the company is, kind of developed already, and you definitely invested $500,000. So, which I can't verify that number, but I can assume that if you have so many apps, and the backend and the apps and all that work together, so you probably spent, enough money and time. So that's going to be my second question about the valuation, because 5 is too much for us. We're a small fund.
I understand.
We can't just invest for 5.
For you, if you want to be a part of the seed round and not invest now and invest with the seed round, then
no, I don't want that.
You want to do
what
that.
I wanted to do is
I want to do like a separate right now.
No, for me right now is more interesting, because I'm jumping earlier, and then I get more like chance to win more, and that's how I see I can help you, because I'm going to be like number one investor, and that will show you somebody that there is some credibility already. So somebody trusted you, maybe not for 100,000, maybe not for 200, but at least for like 10,000. This is the trust you get from somebody, which will help you when you talk to other investors. So that's how I can help you. That's one thing. And second, I can introduce you to 25 investors and say like, hey guys, what about you meet this person? Maybe some of them will say sure, and because they know me and they will be probably interested to meet you. That's two things I can help you with. But you need to find out what you're gonna use the money. But this is really, I don't want you to spend that money to programmers. I just see it like a waste of. It's up to you, of course. It's gonna be your decision. I cannot control you, but I want to hear from you what's going to be the.
I could do a small PR activity with the activity.
Maybe you can, let's say, for example, like Dan is doing, or maybe you can attend some event, go to some, I don't know, launch festival. What they're doing. Maybe you have to pay for the ticket to get there. Maybe they can accept you for free, or maybe sometimes you have to pay for it. Like, I don't know, $5,000 for my startup to be on the stage. I don't know how much they charge, but that kind of events, they may charge you some money for you to get out on the stage and explain like, hey guys, I'm raising money. In that case, it's really it's way more interesting than just getting money and paying to programmers. Because in this case, you're raising your chances to get some attraction, to get some attention from investors. Because right now, for you, keep continuing the development, this is the road to nowhere. You will just burn yourself. So you should really like change your focus right now. Stop the development. The product is good. You have it already. Just don't spend too much time on that. If you can, like, somehow pause, like put on hold the developers and pay them, I don't know, a few $100s a month just to, not to lose them completely,
sure,
that will be perfect. But you need to raise money first. If you keep developing and burning money there and time, you will just lose the whole thing. Because this is like you're definitely interesting idea. So I'll check it later. But if it's unique, then you're definitely invented something interesting, like connecting this social aspect, financial history with merchants and letting them know what's going on with their clients. It's interesting. I mean, I would be the client in that case, definitely. I'm going to the same restaurant and they're giving me no discounts. If they see me on the list of their top customers, they will definitely offer me like $10 sometimes off. Yeah. They're not doing that now.
At least a good service. It doesn't cost them anything to give you good service.
Oh, maybe a service, yeah, but they're good as well. But they're like, I'm keep spending money with them, like $15, $20 every day, and they're not giving me anything back. No discount, no loyalty, nothing, because they treat me like the normal average customer, which I'm not for them. I'm more, So, and no other restaurants in the area are actually offering me the same deals, but I am in the area, so they should know that I'm like having lunch here in this street like every day.
Exactly.
So you need to offer something to me. They're not doing that. I need to find them. I need to go on Yelp and see, okay, who has the deal. This is boring. I mean, this is not what I want to spend time on. I don't know who's going to offer me some deals. But if they know that I'm here around, so I'm in the neighborhood and I'm already spending money on that restaurant, across the street they can offer me $10 off, and I'll be definitely, interested to them. So that's idea. I like it. I'm not an expert. Maybe the market will react differently, but to my understanding, if you have already customers and you have some users and some merchants, and you put it all together, and you came to that idea from a marketing background, so you're not just a developer, like you explained. You have marketing background. All this together, it's a perfect combination. I like that. So I'm interested to give you money. I just want to, I don't know, let's take like half a day break,
sure,
and then I'll check all the information you gave, sure, me. I'll need to do some background check,
sure,
and you think about at least some plan. I'm thinking about like giving you something between 5 and 10,000. That's how much I can, I can jump in with that. And it's not about just because it's not because you need that money, but just because I want to be part of that company, of that startup. So I'm just interested. That's it. So I can give you like small amount, which will, like I said, help you first of all with introductions, and second, we will be just having like, we have one investor. It's always good. The more investors you have, the more credibility you have from next investors. So that's going to be my help. So for me, I'll check all this information. For you, think about how you can use my $5,000-$10,000. Not for programming. Yeah. Just send me an email. I'll send you my email, and probably tomorrow we can close that.
Sure.
Okay?
Okay.
So far so good.
So far so good.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thank you.